Oh, I'm like a poet, you know. I want to write something. What you write down is what you are, you know. I'm like a poet. Oh, what this? Oh, you dirty animal. Oh, I'm a fallen poet. Hi people, günaydin and hoş geldiniz to this new video from Mazigan. We are talking in Turkish because yes, we are talking about Turkish music today. And I hope you're fine, hope you're doing well, and hope you're ready for new video about Sezen Aksu. Yes, a special one with two songs from Sezen Aksu that have been requested by you. And just before, as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. The first one is Son Bakış that have been requested by Ali Uya. So thank you, Ali. Teşekkürler, Ali, for this request. And the second one has been requested by Debra Duval, and it's Istanbul, Istanbul, Olal. Yeah, teşekkürler also for you, Debra Duval, for this request for Sezen Aksu song. Let's look at the first one. So it's Son Bakış. It seems to be, I don't know this song. So it's First Reaction, and it seems to be an old song from 1989. So let's go on. I have done many other reaction to Sezen Aksu and also one video about her discography and career and how she's the queen of Turkish pop and maybe beyond this, you know. And this song, maybe I've heard this song, but I don't remember. Son Bakış. I have to discover it with you, and let's go on. Kind of drums and guitar. She was so young. In the mirror. Oh. Synth pop vibes. Synthwave behind, big bass, and drums from the 80s. Okay, so it's quite mysterious for now. You see her in a dark place. There is some light just on her, and she's in the mirror. Also, the instrumentation is quite as an intro. It's beautiful to take time like this to introduce the song, and I like also this kind of synth waves, not as it's very keyboard and synth from the 80s. Very nice, and the beat, the drum, the bass, all is neat and clear. So we have to listen to Sezen now.
Bitişi gibi son buldu sevişmeler, bir yaz güneşi gibi eritir hep bu terk edilişler.
It's a statue. Beautiful guitar behind. The painting. Nice effect behind. Wow, beautiful intonation of timbre also, but intonation and interpretation as always with Sezen. I like this climb in the melody and how she managed to go higher. It's a beautiful break in the melody. Wow, it's so solemn and it's so, you know, peaceful, but you know there is something so deep behind, as always with Sezen, and she's just there standing. So she seems very strong, but also in her thoughts, in something maybe she's disturbed, but the the place is very strange, very weird. It's quite classical with beautiful share and beautiful paintings. There is quite rich, but everything around is black, and it's stupendous because you don't know where she is. Is it reality? Is it a dream? I don't know.
Aman aman yandım aman kurşun gibi izler son bakıştaki o gözler kaldı aklımızda aman aman acı yüzler kurşun gibi izler son bakıştaki o gözler kaldı aklımızda aman aman
Wow.
yandım aman kurşun gibi izler son bakıştaki o gözler kaldı
Wow, give me intensity there.
acı yüzler kurşun gibi izler son bakıştaki o gözler kaldı aklımızda.
Wow. And the drums is fat, is bigger there. To highlight the intensity, the power of this part. Okay, sitting down. Maybe she was just screaming something, and now she's trying to relax for the second verse. Let's look at who is behind this song. Onotunch. Okay, so it's the Onotunch area with the Cézanne during the 80s, and Aysel Gurel for the lyrics and also the arrangement. Onotunch. So he was very aware of all the synth pop and the drum, the keyboard of this time. Very nice. I like especially the bass and the synth wave behind in this production. So it's not it's from the 80s. It's not some other song that are more organic from Cézanne that you cannot really say if it's never dated. This song is not dated, but its temp is into the 80s due to the production behind. I think the voice of Cézanne is just outstanding as always. When she's going into the high notes during the chorus, you can feel some goosebump because something is happening there. Really impressive as always. Very calm this part there. Softness in the voice.
Bir yaz güneşi gibi eritir hep bu terk edilişler. Aman aman yandım aman
So
kurşun gibi
the chorus
son
on the down
o gözler kaldı
low note.
aklımızda. Aman aman acı yüzler kurşun gibi izler son bakış.
They are quite delayed in the beat, and it's very interesting. The composition is very special, just as she was tapping during the melody and the instrumental behind, and this is quite as a recovery or resumption, repeat the reprise, and the instrumentation is resuming, and this make a little delay. So interesting. I love the soft voice also of Cézanne because she managed to give much emotion, many emotions, even with this low key voice. Let's look at the lyrics from Son Bacchus. Last glance. Love's ended like the end of a world. These livings always melt like the sun of summer. This living always melt like the sun of summer. Like the stopping of a moment, like passing away. Wow. Scythe died down like fire of love when saying goodbye 2 times. She's saying this. Oh, how I burned. Oh, traces like bullets. Eyes in that last glance are left in our minds. Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's very, very sad. It's very heavy as lyrics, you know. She's talking about some departure, maybe leaving, and the last glance that you get, and you get the memory of this person that you saw for the last time. It's very, very sad and very emotionally intense. Oh, sad faces, traces like bullet, eyes in that last glance are left in our minds. Okay, she's saying this several times. It seems to be the chorus. Love's ended like in the end of the world. These livings all went mad like the sun of summer. So it's few lyrics, but she repeating this, and these lyrics are so strong, and maybe she's just cannot detach from these lyrics, even though there are not so many, but so intense. Oh, sad faces. Oh, I burned, you know. You can feel all this despair, sadness in her voice, but in these lyrics. I think it's really, really a sad song. Generally, songs are quite sad for Sezen Aksu, but this one is translating so well the emotion. I don't know how she managed to do this. That's why everyone that know Sezen Aksu cannot be bored with this kind of lyrics. It's so full of emotion. It's so deep, really outstanding. So maybe the video. You know this? Break and resume. Very interesting. How she singing aman aman, you know? Oh. Oh, so tear-jerking, this part when she's just in the high, just screaming like this, and you can feel all the distress, all the... Oh. And I was just wanted to say, just before this incredible aman aman, you know, I want to say that maybe in this video it's translated at the departure of the person. Is there missing everyone around, so it's all black, and there are just some object, or as the mirror or the chair that you can see even now. I don't know if it's the right interpretation, you know, but I think it's so stunning in this video, all the black and only few objects like this. Oh, going far away, and the guitar accelerating the momentum of the song there. Oh, it's so poetic, so enduring, you know. I don't know how to express it. I got just one question, because I'm just listening it in many songs, especially Cézanne or Gulben, and also in the DZs, you know, in all the TV DZ, you know, all the series. When you got Teşekkürler, there is something with the R at the end. So you look, there is something. It's is it representative of all Turkish language, or just some part of Turkey, as maybe Istanbul or Ankara or Bodrum, I don't know, as regional accent or pronunciation? Tell me in the comment, please. I'm very, very interested in it, because in some series it's more, the intonation is more high and more powerful, Teşekkürler, like this, or Teşekkürler. There is something. So tell me, please. It's not maybe hard to explain it just in the comment, but tell me just how it is. Thank you, Teşekkürler. And just after, we have to move on to the other song, Istanbul, Istanbul Olalı. This song is from 2K2, and I know already this song, but I wanted to decrypt with you. And it's from the album Şarkı Söylemek Lazım. And this album is so great, I remember I made another reaction on one song from this album. Let's look at this song and listen to it, especially its lyrics video. Three notes guitar. Two guitar, or maybe out behind. Beautiful. And ding, this kind of bell. Ding, this kind of bell is very nice. Flute maybe. This is an introduction.
Uzanıp Kanlıca'nın orta yerinde bir taşa gözüm.
Very beautiful introduction. It's wow, you're stuck into a new world. It's completely different, because there is there is use of guitar, and out there is much lower, and also this kind of flute is ney. And it gives something more traditional, more organic than the other song, and both are superb, but this one is more organic. Let's see how it evolves. I don't remember especially, but it's beautiful.
Yapacak hiçbir şey yok. Gitmek istedi, gitti. Hem anlıyorum hem çok acı, tek taraflı bitti.
This melody is marvelous.
Bir odus lazım şimdi bak, bir kürek, bir kayık. Zula'da birkaç şişe yakut, yer gök kırmızı.
The voice is
Severim
so loud.
Geçmişine ayıp sayıp. Düşerim
The bass.
akşamdan kalma sabah yıldızı. Ah İstanbul, İstanbul olalı.
Oh wow. Really, it's just another masterpiece. It's so, when you're into it, you can just feel all the emotion, all the each instrument that is talking, saying something to you. I'm not crazy, I don't think, but I think each instrument is spreading some kind of emotion, some vibration, and the production is so nice. The mix of the song is very, very nice, because you can hear all this. The mastering also is clear, and the out just, so it's every little part of each instrument is necessary to the whole, and that's really well crafted. It had been thought by the composer just before, and it's not just, oh, I'm trying to do this, or maybe we are adding. No, this. And when she's beginning the chorus, oh, Istanbul, you get some male vocals behind and background vocals behind. that are rising, and the percussion out there, it has an arabesque kind of influences. Whoa.
Hiç görmedim böyle keder, geberiyorum aşkından, kalmadı bende gururumdan eser. İstanbul,
And drums.
İstanbul olmadı, hiç görmedim.
Wow. And you get the strings behind and solo strings. Wow, wow, wow. Super. These strings are adding some lights and some relief, as you know, in the mountain. Not the relief, just be safe or something like this. No, it's just as they're up and down, and it gives something that is that gets a structure that is not so flat, and it's so interesting to get this. Let's look at the lyrics. Ever since Istanbul is Istanbul. Wow! By lying down on a stone in the middle ground of Kalincha, I pour my tears so them swim towards Isar. There's nothing to do. He wanted to go and went away. Both I understand, and so painy. So it ended by one-sidedly. Maybe it's about someone that is leaving this town. I now need a lot of wind, a paddle, a boat, a few bottles of ruby wine in the stash. Both the earth and the sky are red. I curse at whatever came and passed. If it's vulgar, so it be. The morning starlight from the evening falls on me. Oh, ever since Istanbul is Istanbul, I never witnessed such grief. I'm dying in agonies through your love. Whoa! There's no trace of pride left in me. Ever since Istanbul is Istanbul, to time. So, wow, it's not about Istanbul, she's referring to two places, Kalinja or Isar, from Istanbul, but she's referring to this heartbreak song, and maybe she's a few bottles of ruby in the stash, you know, maybe she's living her pain in alcohol because she's dying in agony, you know, through your love. It's so hard word, so breathtaking lyrics. It's what a pity. How man is defeated by himself. No cure for betrayal has been found. The heart is an immense black hole. Nothing to do. That's just the heart, just as loved. No, also I'm about to know a new skin, a new excitement. She's so down. She's in the abysses of love, of the life, you know. The words are so strong, are so deeply meaningful, and you can feel all this. You can just know, you can compare as maybe something that happened in your life and it's talking to you. The heart is an immense hole, black hole, you know. It's so heavy as a lyrics. It's been a long time she's been there, and that's the first time she's feeling this, you know. It's one of maybe the big hurdles that you can have in your life, one of the very bad moments, then after some betrayal, heartbreak maybe. And besides, I know new skin, a new excitement. She wants to switch to something new, a new excitement. I don't know. Tell me in the comment if the interpretation is different. And wow, it's so impressive again. The nail is so beautiful. like this.
Ne acı, ne
It's
acı,
soft,
insan kendine
poetic.
kadar yenik. Bulunmadı ihanetin ilacı, yürek koca bir kara delik. Yapacak hiçbir şey yok, gönül bu sevdi.
Wow.
Yeni bir ten, yeni bir heyecan, bilirim üstelik. Bir lodos lazım şimdi bana, bir
I don't know what is lodos, you know.
Zula'da birkaç şişe yakut, yer gök kırmızı.
You got this impression of serenity during this part, but it's not at all in the lyrics, and I think it's very particular. You know, it's not a joyful song, even when you're listening to it, but this part is more calm, and maybe it's you don't know what is if it's. I can even imagine that it was so hard as lyrics by Sezen Aksu, wow, and composition by Sezen Aksu, just a masterpiece again from this incredible woman, the queen of Turkish pop, but I think she deserved the name of the queen of pop generally, because no one can have lyrics like her.
Severim gelmişine geçmişine ayıp sayıp düşerim.
The bass is important there also, can feel it.
Sabah yıldızı. Ah İstanbul, İstanbul, ağlarım.
Her voice is just spreading everywhere, despite the background main vocal. These percussion are adding something also in the movement of the song. Wow, so nice. And this song make me remember that there is another version of this song, you know. It was a cover and it was a remix from Istanbul, Istanbul Olalı. This remix from, I think it's Ozan Doğulu, that on his one of his album. Yes, on the album Moderato, he has made a new version of this song with Sezen Aksu, and I think she agreed to this. There was many remix or new song in this album. This classical sample is not composing anything there, just adding and sampling. Okay, very nice. So edgy. Okay, disco pop. But this classical music part, I don't know where from her, maybe an opera or something like this. It's very beautiful and it fits well with the beat that is very fast. Different instrumentation. The keyboard, bass keyboard, and okay, so it's not the same feeling at all, you know, but I think for a cover, it's very hard to do a cover like this. I think there was something in this cover that was interesting, even though, of course, the original is just unmatchable. Almost 6 minutes of beautiful, incredibly meaningful emotions. Wow, wow, wow. Ali Erdem Yörük for the arrangement. Masterpiece. Yes, 2 masterpieces from Sezen Aksu in this video. Honestly, there's nothing to add. It's like this, she's the queen. And that's for now. Hope you like this reaction and review of these 2 songs from Sezen Aksu. It was a special one. So tell me if you want another special one from Sezen, or from Tarkan, or from Solar, or anyone else in the Turkish pop. If you like it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Tell me all your suggestions as always, and I will pick up some. So take care of you and of your relative. You know it's so important, and you can listen to every Turkish pop music in streaming, in CD, and in video, and especially the one and only, the goddess of Turkish music, it's Sezen Aksu. So I see you very soon. Görüşürüz. Take care. Bye.
Divani, divana.